But first things first, I want to thank everybody for joining us on the list because now we're all in the naughty kids box.
Well, they started shadow banning us in 2000.
This is different. The shadow banning has nothing to do with the FBI.
No, I know.
Because now we have the filthy butthole invaders are associating internet slang such as based or red-pilled with extreeeeeemism.
Yep.
I love the subheading here. It's an honor and a privilege to be the based Chad who gets to red pill you with this article. This is so pathetic. And how do they justify it? Because there were 5 lethal attacks from incels in the United States and Canada. Never mind the 20 lethal shootings in Chicago just this last weekend.
And over what period of time? These 4 attacks.
A year, I want to say.
Was it a year?
Or maybe total, because you don't hear about this stuff very often.
Mm-mm.
You hear about manual transmissions shooting up, church, schools, bars, etc. But you don't hear about this.
Well, I mean, there was that one guy who they blamed the mass shooting on incels.
Yeah.
Because he shot a couple women, but he shot like a whole boatload of other people.
Yeah.
Which were dudes.
But we need to fixate on what allows us to create a narrative.
Yeah. Listen, they're coming hard for the guns because they literally want to do shit that's going to want people to shoot at them.
Yep. I love how
it's coming down the pipe.
They're actually trying to say that Chad is a race-specific term.
Yeah.
Of an idealized version of a male.
They've had what about this? They turned this into a race.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is white pride.
This means
what?
Okay.
Hey, come on.
I mean, when I grew up, it was okay. I mean, and it's even a hand signal in the military manual.
Yeah,
we're okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
looks maxing, the process of self-improvement with the intent to become more attractive. That is also now extremism, according to the filthy butthole invaders.
And this is a symptom that was shown when they did the rat utopia.
Yep.
A lot of the male rats did exactly the same thing.
Shit, even LARPing. Look, LARPing. Live action role playing. Are you kidding me? What? So
you actually think the FBI is going to carry through with this list as far as
it doesn't matter.
You got to bring that mic in, right? It's like you're bringing it closer and then you move away from it.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. But the thing is,
I know you're old.
I am old. Yes, I am.
I mean, this is going to give big tech the ammunition to start just cutting us off.
Oh yeah. You 561 people currently watching on YouTube, if you have not yet created a Rumble account, Odyssey, something, you better get on that because sooner or later, YouTube is going to adopt this as part of their policy, and then they're going to grandfather in videos that are 10 years old, and then we're gone.
Yep.
Well, who's the new CEO of YouTube now?
I don't remember.
Oh, that commie son of a bitch? Yeah, I'm not worried about him. He's even worse than Susie. So, I mean, he's definitely going to take it by the reins and smash it directly into the beach.
And the whole red pill thing came up from the Matrix movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, I mean,
think.
Well, it's very similar to how everyone's being forced to use pronouns and
I'm not playing those games.
No, you can't force everybody to participate. And whoever that one person that says, well, that's not my preferred pronoun. Well, look, fucker, you don't own the English language.
Nope.
All right.
Yeah.
So don't insist that I call you by a preferred pronoun. You got 2 tits, a hole, and a heartbeat. You're a chick.
And this is like a fraction, like a minute baby infinitesimal fraction of the population that actually subscribes to this bullshit. And I'm talking about the ones who actually take it seriously. The others who go along with it just don't want to be excommunicated from the cult. They don't actually believe it. They're the ones cracking the harshest jokes behind closed doors at you assholes.
But how can you possibly even stay in the cult because there's no clear objective in any of the woke-ish or woke-isms because it changes every day. It's very amorphous. It's a very amorphous movement.
Well, it's because it's based on
emotion. It's a blob. It is literally a social blob that goes, it consumes what it can't control by just surrounding it. And before it knows it, it just dissolves it, or i.e. canceling. And then it moves on to the next, whichever displeases But yet the only way to keep the amorphous blob away from you is to put, well, a cold line of just dry ice out there. Do not cross this line. I mean, we all saw the 50s movie, The Blob, right? I know you saw it, Blake. Yeah. All right. So apply that analogy to it. That's what wokeism is.
Well, yeah. And it's because it's all built around Marxism and emotion. Marxism was essentially just envy. It was weaponized envy.
Yes.
And that's all you have. So basically, that's why it's going to change from day to day, because they want what you have. And on any given day, that can change.
And they're not willing to work for it.
No.
Well, guess what was also or is weaponized envy? Islam.
Well, there you go.
If you read any of the books of Islam, Muhammad got with the downtrodden, those that were displaced, and who did he blame it on? The Jews.
Yes.
So the mob went against the Jews at that time.
Shocker.
I forgot what city it was. It's been so long since I've read any of that.
Actually, like, if you go back through history, in virtually every major city that existed at one point or another, there was a lynching of Jewish people.
Yeah. And now we're the Jews in the equation, basically, for lack of a better word, because we're straight white males. We're the epitome of all evil.
I mean, even the Christians had a bunch of lynchings on their way to go fight the Crusades.
Yep.
Of course.
They lynched all kinds of Jewish people in between while they were moving between the two places.
Well, you got a secure route to the Holy Land from Rome all the way to Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I had a fan drop in there, Pop, and they want to know if that stick figure in the background's doing the helicopter. It's on your blackboard, dude.
It is behind you.
No, this is a dude with a penis.
Yeah, that's Ric Flair up there.
And
It's just
this
a
is
figure of Ric Flair.
a chick with tits.
Okay. Because I had someone drop in on my chat and said, "Is that stick figure doing the helicopter?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I'll ask."
Disregard the massive stick erection on the board.
I'm sorry.
Is that in any way correlation to the South Park's Strong Woman contest? Remember that one?
No. This is actual video I filmed called "Diminishing Returns."
Nice.
No, but there's a South Park clip out there where they have trans women in women's sports, where it's actually Macho Man Randy Savage pretends to be a chick and is competing against all these women.
Yeah. Hey,
it's actually a pretty good episode.
Yeah. I just saw in the news today there's a bunch of countries out there that are banning the trans athletes from female sports,
as they should, because there is
that this disincentivizes. Well, it pretty much just ruins everything that women have fought for up to this point.
And so it's hysterical, is because a lot of feminists are absolutely behind this. Megan Rapinoe, the one who's been bitching about getting equal pay for women's soccer, is totally behind this. Like, okay, so you're really just going to take whatever shred, minute, however it may have been, of your credibility that you have left, not that you have any, and you're just going to wipe your ass with it and throw it away.
That's pretty much
so you're going to take subpar male soccer players that now say they're women, going into women's soccer and just completely dominating the sport.
Yep.
At that level.
Yes.
Kind of like the so-called. Well, who is that swimmer that dominated female swimming?
Leah Thomas.
Yeah, that's it.
Fuck that dude.
Yeah. But what really cracks me up about this is that when you look at this objectively, this FBI horse shit, and knowing that this is what they're choosing to go after, and not the Chinese spies, because they wanted to focus on the insurrection that they instigated.
Yep.
Okay. These are not people acting out of a position of strength. These are people who are terrified of losing control of the narrative, and this is how they react.
Well, the thing is once they do lose control and we get in there, they're gonna be fucking exposed. Yep. We have no choice.
Well, the exposure started back in 2016.
Yes, it did.
And it really hasn't stopped. It's just slowed down.
I just hope the pedos don't start exposing themselves. I don't need any more of that.
Yeah, I don't need that.
Disgusting. Keep it in your pants, Bill Gates. You disgusting kid fucker.
Bill Gates, the eugenicist?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, God. But hey, we're all on a list now. What about dudes named Chad? Are they going to haul them all in just for fun? Well, your name is Chad. Yeah. Hey, we're going to have to search your butthole.
That'd be one hell of a lawsuit. You're put on the no-fly list because you were named Chad.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporters Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.